Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And it's made its way to him. Lookman unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann.
Ekitike! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Griezmann showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's picked his way through. Picked out brilliantly, brilliantly cut out.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Griezmann. Tigres, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. McTominay pinches it off him. Now, can they get him away? That has been cut short. Maddison goes steaming forward. Now it's Sorlot. Threads one in. Oh, chance! He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Tigres have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That looks a big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, this is a great position. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Coleman. And the pass is intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Here's Sorlot. He has a look up. Bruno Fernandes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's headed upfield. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lookman. He's in a great position here. Oh, good-looking ball.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Maddison. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Griezmann, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ekitike. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking to play him in. This looks promising. Great chance! No way through. Goes for a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Tigres, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a
terrific header! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Goes to finish! Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann. And they win it back again. Deftly away. Played over towards the opposite flank. Richards. Santos finding their passes. That's very neat. And Soyuncu. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's being shifted off it. Santos needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Lookman shapes to shoot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Substituição no time do Santos.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. White. Richards. Bruno Fernandes. Sönchu. Lookman looks to get on the end of this. White. Bruno Fernandes. No, that's been intercepted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
There will be a throw-in. And it's Memphis Depay. And he's straight offside. Plays a sharp little ball here. Maddison. Oh, that was vital. He's had it taken off him. Pass somewhat off target. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Shot could be on. Shot at goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And this is Depay. That's a lovely, neat pass. McTominay. He's making a real surge on the left. Taken back almost at once. He's had a shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Substituição no time do Santos.
And we have our very first corner.
Camisa 26. Camisa 22. Camisa 10. Deixando
Aims
o
beyond the
campo para a
defence.
entrada de Camisa 2.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Camisa 19. Substituição
That
em
pass isn't the best.
andamento.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, just skips past his man. And he plays one through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bruno Fernandes. And Guardiol. And it's Galan. Santos looking to pass their way through. Looking for options for movement.
Santos really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Reinders calmly anticipates. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Passing is crisp and sharp.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Not the most accurate pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.